Listen. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You can have all the talent in the world, all the opportunities in front of you, but if your mind doesn't agree with your dream, it'll never become real. Because the truth is, success doesn't start around you, it starts inside you. Everything you've ever wanted, every dream you've ever imagined, begins with belief. And belief isn't about arrogance, it's about faith. The kind of faith that whispers, "I can," when everything around you screams, "You can't." You have to believe that you were made for more, even when nobody sees it yet, even when they laugh, doubt, or walk away. Because the vision wasn't given to them, it was given to you. Belief is the seed of every miracle. It's what turns ordinary people into extraordinary warriors. When you believe in yourself, you give permission to the world to believe in you, too. You're going to face moments that test that belief. You'll hear voices, inside and out, that tell you to quit, to settle, to stop dreaming. But if you listen to those voices, you'll live the rest of your life wondering what could have been. You've got to have the kind of belief that stands tall in the storm, the kind that says, "Even if I fail, I'll fail forward." Because real belief doesn't depend on results, it depends on resilience. Every champion you've ever admired started in the same place you are right now, uncertain, afraid, but willing to try. They weren't born fearless. They built faith one day at a time, and every time they fell, they learned that belief was their greatest weapon. Belief gives you energy when you're tired. Belief gives you focus when you're lost. Belief gives you courage when everything in your life says, "Give up." Don't let people who gave up on their own dreams talk you out of yours. Don't let the world's limits become your limits. Don't let fear decide your future. Because the truth is, everything is possible for the one who refuses to doubt. Everything is possible when you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start saying, "What if I fly?" You were not created to be average. You were not born to blend in. You were made with a purpose, a fire, and a future. But it all starts with one thing: belief. So believe, even when it's dark. Believe, even when you've fallen. Believe, even when no one claps, no one helps, no one understands. Because the world doesn't move for people who wait. It moves for people who believe. You've got to see it before it's visible. You've got to feel it before it's real. You've got to act like it's already yours. Because faith attracts what fear rejects. And one day, when you look back at everything you overcame, you'll realize it wasn't luck, it wasn't chance. It was your belief, unshakable, unbreakable belief, that made everything possible. So today, make up your mind. Stop doubting. Stop hesitating. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need approval, you need faith. You don't need luck, you need belief. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. Because once you start believing in yourself, the impossible starts believing in you. Key point 1. Belief is the foundation of every greatness. Every great story starts the same way, not with applause, not with support, not with opportunity, but with belief. Belief is the quiet seed planted in the heart when no one else can see the garden it will become. It's the moment when something inside you whispers, "There's more to me than what I see." You see, belief is not emotion, it's decision. It's the decision to stand up one more time when you've already fallen 10. It's the choice to say yes to your purpose when everything around you screams no. The world doesn't reward talent without belief. It doesn't move for people who wait for perfect timing. It moves for those who believe they can move mountains, even when they're standing at the bottom of one. Belief gives birth to action. Action builds momentum. And momentum creates miracles. When you believe, you activate a power bigger than fear. You silence doubt before it can even speak. You train your mind to see possibility where others see problems. Some people think success is about luck. It's not. It's about persistence born from belief. Because the one who believes doesn't quit after failure. They learn, they grow, they evolve. Every person you admire once stood in a place of uncertainty. They had no guarantees, no map, no applause, just belief. That belief carried them through rejection, through loneliness, through doubt. You have that same seed inside you. But it won't grow unless you water it with faith and feed it with action. Stop saying maybe one day. Stop waiting for someone to validate your dream. The moment you believe, truly believe, your entire life begins to change. You become unstoppable not because life gets easier, but because you refuse to surrender. You start attracting opportunities, strength, and clarity you never had before. Because the universe responds to belief the way soil responds to a seed, it grows what you plant. Key point 2: faith without action is dead. Belief is powerful, but it must be followed by movement. You can pray, hope, visualize, but until you act on what you believe, your dream will stay a dream. The difference between dreamers and doers is simple. Doers believe enough to act. They don't wait for the perfect moment, they create it. They don't wait to feel ready, they step out and make themselves ready. Every single day. You're either moving closer to your dream or drifting away from it. There is no in between. The ones who make it understand that belief demands proof. And that proof is your consistency, your grind, your effort. When you believe, you start showing up differently. You wake up earlier, work harder, think sharper, and push longer. You no longer move from motivation, you move from conviction. And conviction is what separates the great from the average. See, faith is not magic, it's movement. You move with belief even when the results don't show. You keep planting even when the soil looks dry. You keep speaking life even when you're surrounded by silence. Because real belief is not proven when things are easy. It's proven when you keep going even. When nothing's working. Every step you take in faith strengthens your future. Every time you refuse to quit, you tell the world, I'm not giving up until this dream breathes. And one day, that small act of daily discipline becomes the miracle everyone calls overnight success. Belief starts the fire. Action keeps it burning. So don't just believe in yourself. Act like you believe in yourself. Show the world that your faith isn't just words, it's a lifestyle. Because success isn't found in inspiration, it's built in repetition. Key point 3. Failure is feedback, not final. Too many people stop believing because they failed once, twice, 10 times. They see failure as the end, when in truth, it's only the beginning. Failure is not a signal to stop, it's a message to adjust. It's life's way of saying you're close, refine, not retreat. Every champion you admire failed more times than you've even tried. But they saw failure as feedback. Proof that they were in motion, proof that they were learning. Belief is tested in the fire of failure. When everything falls apart, and your dream looks dead, that's when belief is either destroyed or developed. If you can still say I believe when the doors are shut, when the lights go out, when no one claps, that's real belief. Because belief is not proven in success, it's revealed in struggle. Failure refines your character, sharpens your focus, and builds your endurance. It teaches you that you don't grow through winning, you grow through surviving. And every time you rise from a setback, your belief gets stronger. You start realizing that nothing outside of you can defeat what's inside of you. So don't run from failure, study it, don't fear mistakes, learn from them. Don't bury your dream, rebuild it stronger. Because failure doesn't mean the dream is dead, it means you've been trusted with another chance to rise. The only time you truly fail is when you stop believing. Key point 4. Your belief creates your reality. Your life will always move in the direction of your strongest belief. If you believe you're limited, you'll live limited. If you believe you're powerful, you'll live powerful. The mind is a magnet. It pulls in what it focuses on most. When you constantly focus on fear, doubt, and lack, you attract more of it. But when you believe in growth, strength, and faith, you attract opportunities that match that energy. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you believe for. Everything in your life right now is a reflection of what you've been believing about yourself. You've got to reprogram your mind for greatness. Start speaking life into your vision every single day. Say it out loud: I am capable. I am chosen. I am prepared. I am enough. Because what you repeat becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes what you experience. Belief changes your posture, your tone, your energy. People can feel it before you say a word. It's the light in your eyes, the power in your step, the confidence in your silence. And the moment you truly believe you were made for something great, life begins to rearrange itself to make it happen. Belief doesn't ignore reality. It transforms it. It sees what is and decides what will be. So guard your mind, protect your energy, and feed your faith daily. Because everything around you begins with everything inside you. You become what you believe. And when you believe that everything is possible, that's when the impossible starts chasing you.